Hey, I'm Brian Kohn of Kohn Knives. In this video, I'll be unboxing this giant package from Great Lakes Axe Company. I'm super excited. Let's get into it and see what's inside. I am so incredibly stoked to open this box because I know what's in it, but first we've got to open it with the Matt Gentry Build-Along knife. Hey, if you want to see how this knife was made, check out in the corner, the eye in the corner. You'll see the videos I made building that knife. But let's go ahead and get into this box. My buddy Bennett over at Great Lakes Axe Company has sent me over this box, and it is full of some really, really gorgeous hammers. While I'm unboxing these hammers, let me go ahead and ask you guys to please subscribe. Only about 5% of the people who watch my videos actually hit the subscribe button, and that blows my mind because it's absolutely free, and it's a great way for you guys to support my channel without buying a single thing. If you want me to make you something, my books are completely open, so all you have to do is send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, or send me an email at bknives@yahoo.com. Back to these hammers. Thank you again, Bennett from Great Lakes Axe Company, for sending me these hammers that you've restored. I am so incredibly happy to have them in my shop, and it's going to be an absolute game changer for my forging abilities. Let me go ahead and get everything else out of this box, and we'll get back to this video. Now that we have this thing all unboxed, let's go ahead and talk about all of the cool things that he sent me. So first off, something I wasn't expecting is this little end piece with his logo with his hot stamp put into both sides. I'm not entirely sure what this would be used for, but I just love the fact that he thought like, hey, I have this little extra hunk of wood. Let me go ahead and make something cool and use it instead of just throwing it out because like, you know, you might as well just use it, you know? So let's start off with the stickers. So I've got 3 of these stickers, and this is Great Lakes Axe Company's logo. So I love this logo. It's really cool. It really harkens back to that Michigan roots with the pine trees and the, you know, I'm guessing this is probably a red-tailed hawk or something. And then, of course, his axe down here that the trees are growing out of. I just love this logo, and I'm excited to get it on with the rest of my stickers. And then here is his business card, both sides. So you can see the front with his logo and the, I'm guessing that's probably Lake Michigan since he's on the west side of the state. And then his all of his information, Craftsman, Minnesota. You can see his phone number. So if you need to give him a call, go ahead and buy something from this guy because he is really cool. I love this collaboration we're doing together. And then you can see him working back there in the background in black and white. Really cool card. Honestly, quite a bit better than mine. Really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get these things opened up. I have to be kind of careful because I really don't want to mess up his work. I know these are forging hammers, but, you know, they're pretty right now. We might as well keep them pretty, right? So here's the first one. And one of the things that we talked about is that I want to have a consistent handle all the way across. So it looks kind of goofy, but I really like having the consistency so I can grab it anywhere on this handle and it feels the same. Because when I'm forging, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm forging back here and I'm really hammering on things, but every once in a while you have to choke up and, you know, kind of do that. And I don't want to have to vary my grip all the way through. So I really appreciate the fact that, you know, he asked me when we were designing these things, like, what do you want for the handle? And I said, you know, just a simple wood handle, but the one thing I would like is for it to be consistent all the way across, all the way through where you'd grab it. So these things are really cool. So we've got this little itty bitty, let's see if it has a stamp on here. Briar edge. Yeah, cool. So little tiny one there. Let me go ahead and open up the rest of these. Now, some of you might be like, "Oh my God, look at how cool of a stamp that is." But sadly, I'm not quite, you know, hip to what all of the stamps are. So I'm not even sure what all I have here. Here is a cross peen, and it doesn't look like it has any sort of stamp on it. But all of these are vintage, and basically what he's done is he's ground them down so that the cross peen is the right thickness, and then he's resurfaced all of the faces on them, and he's basically restored vintage hammers for me, which is, he normally does vintage axes, but it's really cool that he's willing to do some forging hammers, because honestly I needed to upgrade my forging hammers. Some of you may have watched my YouTube video where I did the anvil and hammers, but those are just from Harbor Freight, and they kind of suck. So these are going to be huge upgrades for me. Here's another ball peen hammer, a little bit larger. See if you can see. Let's see. Does that say Fairmount? What does that say? Yeah, Fairmount. NYCS. So yeah, that's that one. Now we're getting to the big ones, which is what I'm super excited for, because these are going to be the ones that I normally use. I normally swing a 3-pound hammer, so I think this one's about 2.5 pounds, which is going to be really nice for me, because I feel like 3 pounds I can swing for a couple hours, and 2 pounds I can swing all day. So this will be a cool right there in the middle. There we go. Cross peen. Oh my God, that's a plum. Now, I know that one. I know that people go crazy for plums, so plum axes is normally what people love. So this is a plum forging hammer. Really, really beautiful face on that, nice and rounded over. And that's one of the things that we talked about quite a bit, was making sure that the faces were rounded over enough so that I'm not leaving C's on the hammer marks. So this is really well rounded over, just an absolutely gorgeous, and then that gorgeous little plum mark right there. That's what I think is going to be the coolest one of them all. But let's see. Let's jump on to the last one real quick. Oh boy. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the thwacker, because, oh, it looks like the stamp is here at the bottom. I'm not quite sure. Is that an HACO4? Yeah, this is definitely 4 pounds. I can feel that it's 4 pounds. But yeah, giant, this is the one I'm going to grab when I need to move metal now. And I'm only going to be able to swing it a couple times because this thing is heavy. So yeah, gorgeous set of hammers. New forging hammers in my shop. Really, really excited to get to work with these. I am so happy with how they've turned out so far. You guys will definitely be seeing a lot more of this set in my shop now that I've upgraded my hammer situation. My forging is going to be that much better. Thank you again so much for, Great Lakes Axe Company for doing this collaboration. So in return for these forging hammers, I will be making him a chef knife. And of course, I'm going to be filming it for you guys, because I want to show off all of these gorgeous hammers at work. So you guys will see a lot more of these in my shop. Thank you all for watching. Please check out my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channels. YouTube channels? You're watching my YouTube channel. TikTok channel is what I meant to say. Also, please go ahead and subscribe. Only about 5% of the people who watch my videos actually subscribe to the channel. So please be among those cool 5% of the people. That helps me out a lot. It's free to you guys, and it's a great way to support me at, the nice cost of free. Thank you guys all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'm so excited to get to work with these.